I'm the MCMNG.
And I am Master Shinlo.
Together we are
Deep Seqta. Once again, my friends.
And today we're joined by our guest.
Me, Anthony.
Yeah. Tony Tone. I be calling him that lately.
Angie.
Yeah, we've been doing that.
Glad to have you on, man. It's been a great experience meeting you so far. So, are you from Colorado?
Yes. So, grown. I've born and raised in Colorado, and yeah, it's honestly all my endeavors like out of state. Honestly, were all on my own free will, you know. So
Tight.
So, you know, like one thing that I like to say to people is like venture to other places, like because it gives you a better perspective on things. You know, to see other perspectives is knowledge. You know,
yes.
in my opinion, you know. No, you could debate it, but
I agree.
But hey, that's why we're here talking about it.
You can find a lot on the internet, but it's better when you have like real hard experience with people and individuals. That it's more real.
Yeah. Well, especially because any information you can put out on the internet can always be changed.
True.
Like fucking.
Or it could be taken down.
Yeah, exactly. Like, bro, dude, like you know how many like crazy like conspiracy shit that I've seen on YouTube that got taken down, like that's actually real. Sure, like
bro,
you know, like information is clearly suppressed. Like if you've noticed, Google has abundantly like made it clear that they have worsened search results because they have a pattern, or like not even an agenda, but like a pattern or like a view of what they want to be put out on their browser, you know, because browsers are managed by companies, you know, Google, Firefox, things like that. So that's what I'm saying is learning knowledge, like in a setting like this, when you're talking to someone face to face, is tenfold times the amount, in my opinion, compared to Googling like fucking like death numbers in Siberia War, whatever, you know, shit like that, you know, like I don't know.
Especially like sources like Wikipedia, where you can just go and change information at will and stuff like that.
Bro, right now we can go into like a World War II like fucking like Holocaust fucking Wikipedia and be like 9/11 didn't happen, or like fucking like Holocaust never happened. That's it, literally, because Google is that changeable. That's what I'm saying is like a lot of information on the internet. You have to verify. So you have to verify.
Definitely.
Like
You always want to check the source for real. That's always very important.
Yeah.
Because yeah, man. I mean, you got to know what you're looking at. You know, and it's. I mean, there's a lot out there too. You know, there's a lot of stuff that can be, very misleading. But yeah, you definitely just gotta check your sources. And like, it helps to have certain, like you're saying, experience in other areas. Because if you know something's true here, and this, thing you're reading conflicts a bit of that, how can that both be true? You know,
exactly. As just don't follow like a false shepherd or like a false like prophet. You know what I'm saying? Don't be led astray by people that you think like care about you, but they don't. That kind of stuff. Because time, like, especially to like younger people, like time is the one valuable thing that we all have. Like, but like, it's so fleeting. Because time, like, that's what I'm saying. Especially like the guys like our age, bro, like 25, 25, 26, same thing. Yeah, exactly. Like, bro, we got time, but that time's also fleeting. That's why you want to make the best of it. That's why. Yeah.
Definitely, man. I agree. The memento mori, right? I mean, you got to make the best of it, bro. You got to live it to the fullest. It doesn't mean being rash and making the worst decisions, but it means like living it up. Doing it fun, like enjoy it a little. It's so short. You don't know when you're gonna die. You know, we can walk out now and get hit by an asteroid, a car, or, you know, somebody trying to rob us. It's just reality.
God forbid any of this.
God forbid. But it's just possibility, you know.
Walk out, boss up, get hit by an android.
Some drone just shoots you out of nowhere. You're like, who was I?
Android 17 and 18 come out, blast you. Oh, shit. Like, damn.
Fucking Terminator comes back for your ass.
Damn, the CIA really made Terminator robots, and they got me because I was talking shit.
Like, dang, I seen you somewhere. And they're like, no, you didn't.
I whacked his ass. Me.
Yeah, it's life, man. You know, live it up.
Exactly, you know.
Shit. Learn all you can. But something I've heard that I thought was really cool, is that there's no learning, there's only remembering.
Exactly.
You
Fucking
know?
like again, everyone's like, oh man, you feel before you think. No. The thinking comes first, because when you initially receive like bad news, you ponder about it, like, oh, that sucks. Oh, that feels like shit, and then that's when you're like, like that's when the endorphins. That's the endorphins. That's the depressants, like depressant chemicals going through the body, things like that. You know, that is, you know, the thinking always comes first. Thinking always comes first, and then the emotion. But everyone's like, oh man, that's not right. But hey, man, everyone's different.
And then it's like a kind of a circle, right? Because the thoughts create the feelings, and then feelings create more thoughts, and then
like a cycle.
Feelings, and then
there's like a.
Oh, speaker is that?
It's right here.
Please charge. Please charge. Please charge. I'm going to blow up. Please charge. I'm recording everything you're saying. Everything.
Turn it off.
And that's what's so crazy too, right? Because all of our phones, everything. You know what I mean? It's just, we're all plugged into it, you know?
Well, actually, shit. I mean, you ever notice how, like, how we'll be talking about things, and then conveniently there'll be advertising
All the time.
Oh, yeah, right.
Conveniently, like,
like, wow.
like literally, like me and you talking.
Sometimes I'll just be thinking it, bro. I swear to God. I won't even say anything about it. And then it's there. It's like, what the fuck?
Hey, what Watergate never ended? What, like Nixon did in the 70s? Oh, Watergate never ended? Oh, I was not surprised there. You're not totally listening on me right now about advertising. Okay. You know, fucking, like, no, of course not. Shit never fucking ended. He resigned for like a public fucking face. No shit.
Yeah, no doubt. But you know what I think, man? So I'm starting to think, right? Because our brains get off radio waves. So what if these things now are like, you know, have that capability, just pick up those radio waves? You know what I mean?
Well, actually, shit. Did you hear about Elon trying to implement like brain chips into like?
Yep. Yeah, he's really pushing it now.
I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not interested either.
You better kill me. You better kill me.
Exactly. I would rather eat lead than have it. Than, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'd like tattoos, piercings, whatever. You know, that's fine. But like putting a fucking brain chip, or what did Jake Paul do? Like, get like that phone shit where like, or he made like a video where like he had like a phone like in his arm, but like fucking like transformed in like multiple fucking phones. And I'm like, dude, that is like unnatural. That's like what
the heck?
Yeah, like, dude, like, no, like, you can look it up. Like, it's like a Vine or like a TikTok. I think it was like 2019. Like,
it's interesting stuff. So like, you know, Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like imagine that then, that far from the future, right? When then it is like that, you know. But like, the thing that blows my mind is like, so then would you, you know, in a different scenario, you know, if you had lost a limb, you know, would you turn to full robotics? You know, and would you use that kind of, you know?
Honestly, yes. See, so, like, what I think, like, when robotics, when it comes to, like, limbs or body, things like that, is great. It's amazing, you know? Like, because you are making improvements and you are making betterments to, like, society, you know, to people who lost a limb, to, you know, to veterans who lost limbs getting shot, to car accident victims, to firefighters. You are actively making their lives better, yes. I just wish that instead of focusing on, like, the menial things, you know,
like outside of that.
Yeah, you know, like, I don't know, I feel like there's all the money that we have is being put in the wrong places. But you know, that's again to everyone's degree. You know, it's a debatable thing. You know? And also, you know, I do that for comedic effect when you get close. You know? So
There's a lot of wasted money, though, definitely. Like, just on bullshit, you know?
Yeah, bro, like-
things that are not bettering the world, you know? And that just to keep that funding going, they continue to spend that money.
yeah, bro. Like, did you know Obama fucking sent Iraq $2 million in 2009? Yeah, dude, shit like that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
For what? Just for their operations?
Yeah. Yeah. The U.S. government fucking sucks. So yeah.
Yeah. It's a trip, man. It's all about money, in my opinion. You know what I mean? It's
The CIA agent behind me, red dot, like pointing at like the back of my head, like
so just tell me when.
target locked, and it's like it's like silence, like a silence, like M4, like all right, when he goes, shit like that.
Got him. Spot him, got him.
Spot him, got him, and poo shiesty.
Get over that ashtray, love.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a crazy world, man. So many lies. You know what I mean? So much deception.
Oh yeah, do feel the schmack.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna reload this guy real quick. You didn't hit this yet, right?
No.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, that
I was trying to clean it out real quick.
I'm not gonna lie, that bong do be looking nice though.
Like, yeah, I've had it's a bit time now.
Nice.
Yeah, we've been smoking out that thing since like high school.
Dude, 97 since 01.
Go way back.
Oh man, so you served, huh?
Yeah.
What'd you like to say about that?
I mean, so honestly, the experience that I've learned and the people that I've met, honestly, life changing. I love them to death. Wouldn't change that. Mm-hmm. But the dumb menial shit, like the work that you do, is so fucking bad. It drove me to alcoholism. Like how I told you how me and my roommate drink 77 beers in like one night. Like I'm telling you, like the work was so bad. You would drink yourself into a manic fucking depression. And that is so commonplace in the Army because, again, you can't smoke weed because, oh, what are you, a dumb pothead? Fucking, like, no, like, motherfucker, no. Okay, alcoholic. Hey, boozehead. You know, like, no, fuck that. You know, like, no, like, but at the same time, though, like, dude, like, looking back on it, the training, honestly, it's pretty fun looking back on it, you know, fucking training, you know, kick ass, take names, you know. You know, the training, you know, and like, you know, the party, you know, and like, you know, things like that, you know, there were good times, but it was the work and the mic, because like your life is very like micromanaged, you know, especially if you're a barracks soldier. If you're not married, you live in the barracks. And mind you, anyone at any fucking day can walk into your room and be like, your room's dirty, go outside, do push-ups, I'm gonna fuck you up anytime. Like anyone can just walk into your room and just fuck with you. You have no privacy. That is why, like, that's why I hate it. That's why, you know, that's why I am very thankful for the things that I have, because, like, you know, like, again, fucking not having a hot meal for months on end, you know, or not having warm water months on end, you know, makes you very thankful for the things, you know, you have, you know. That's why, again, I like to openly say these things, because everything we have is a luxury, because things could be a lot worse. But everything's not, or not yet. So, you know, you have to, you know. But honestly, like looking back at it, like I've met a lot of amazing people, because the people you meet change you. The people you meet, I'm trying to find the best way to put it. Like the people you meet, kind of like give you lessons, you know, like subtly, you know. Like, you learn things, and it's amazing, you know? Like, honestly, everyone's like, oh, man, like, we should all be the same. No, I like being different. Yeah. I like being white, you know? I like you being black, you know? Like, I like you being, like, have culture. I like the differences, you know? Like, I like the diversity, you know? Like, you know, like, diversity is good because, you know, it's difference, you know? Like, you know, because it would all be fucking boring if we were all the same, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, you know, but that's my shtick. So
we'd be like normal SpongeBob.
Like, hi, I'm normal Bob.
Yeah, straight up.
Hi, hey, I'm normal.
Yeah, I couldn't do everything
that.
super uniform like that in society. That would be miserable, bro. It'd be
No.
all black. It wouldn't even be black and white. It'd just be gray.
Also, bro, I joined for a motherfucking, like, I wanted to go to fucking Afghanistan or like Iraq, like actually do something fucking cool. That shit didn't happen. So, what a waste of time that was. You know, I'm just saying.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was like, why'd you join the army in particular? You wanted battle. You wanted to go into combat.
Yeah, just because I was very like patriotic, like very like America, you know, because at the at the time, you know, it was like 2019. You know, I was living in Wyoming. Trump was in office at the time. Whatever, I was very like because younger, you know, whatever.
You're like, yeah, Trump's definitely gonna put us to war.
I mean, honestly, I was just feeling like, you know what, like I'll have more opportunity and blah blah blah. Because at the time I was working construction, you know. You know, I was doing like a menial labor job for $14 an hour, you know, shit like that, you know. So it was like, fuck it, you know, I could do better, you know. So, you know, like I don't blame people for serving. I don't, you know, like it's not a bad notion. I'm just saying the cause you're fighting for is very different from what you view it as, you know. Like there's much more to it than you know. So that's my opinion. So
No doubt.
I don't know. Again, you have to see both sides of the coin to get true perspective. You know.
Yeah, so it really showed you the other side of.
Maybe thankful. Honestly, I've learned to be thankful about like the littlest of things. That's why I like at work when I'm like, oh hey, like thanks for that. You know, I don't know. Like it's just you have to be like the little things do matter. The little things do matter. There you go. So.
No doubt. Yeah, you definitely gotta be thankful, man, for everything. Even the little things. You know, it is good sometimes just to be look back at what you do have. You know, because I know, you know, we always tend to want more. You know, but yeah, it's good to just look at what you have sometimes and just be grateful.
Of course, man. Honestly, especially in these trying times where you know, Joe Schmo was just trying to get a pack of smokes. You know.
Yeah,
you know, things like that.
Yeah,
you know?
for $10 a pack.
Yeah, bro. Like, no, dude, like $15 for a pack. And
yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Like, holy shit, dude. But that's why again, like I told a coworker of ours, especially when it comes to like the grocery store scene or like any kind of sales scene, like world news affects that. You know, like did you know Russia was the biggest exporter of wheat? That's why potato prices went up.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Russia is the biggest exporter of wheat.
Yes, that's what vodka's made out of, right?
Yep.
Potatoes. Yeah.
Dos vidania. So good, блядь. Like fucking
Brute like Russian.
Honestly, no, dude. Honestly, like this might sound like morbid in a way, but fucking, you ever watch like those like Russian dash cam footages where like you'll see like fucking, cause dude, Russians drive crazy in Russia.
Like wrecks and stuff.
Yeah, oh, dude, fucking insane. Like, worse in America. Like, dude, we thought America was bad. Holy fuck. Like, dude, get everyone drunk and, like literally get everyone, like, I-75 just fucking plastered. Just have it be, like, a fucking freeway. Like, just see what happens. Shit like that. And, like, all you hear is be like, "Blah," which is like, fuck. You know? Fucking Russia. Just them getting, like, fucking hit. Jeez. You know, they're fucking crazy. But, yeah. So
interesting stuff.
Oh shit, man!
If
Forgot about
greens.
the bong. Holy shit! Stone ass.
He's already there.
Oh, we're doing it, baby. Wait, actually, y'all ever watch Metalocalypse? You know, Dr. Roxo.
No.
The rock and roll clan is cocaine.
What is this?
Oh.
Where can I find this?
Adult Swim.
Huh.
Before Adult Swim went to fucking garbage. So
Is Adult Swim still a thing?
Adult Swim, yeah. I mean, it's still a thing. Is it good? In my opinion, no. But people would like to beg to differ. But hey, you know. Hey, man, we're all human. We have different opinions, and that's okay.
Did you like Archer?
They still have
Yeah, I like
Inuyasha?
Archer.
I mean, Adult Swim.
I hope
Which
so.
one?
I mean,
Inuyasha.
I don't know. I don't know. But
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know. To be honest, you probably have to go to Crunchyroll for that. Honestly.
No, I think it's on Netflix. Inuyasha. Yeah.
Well, I was just curious because I know that was the old.
Yeah, I remember I used to watch that when I was real young. Adult Swim was my shit, bro. I'd wake up every night watching that. Adult Swim, like, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to be watching half this stuff. Robot Chicken.
Yeah, Robot Chicken is tight.
Robot Chicken was good, and then there was the other one, the Team Force,
Oh yeah.
Aqua Team Force.
Oh yeah.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Aqua Teen Hunger
Dude, that's my
Force. Yep,
shit, dude.
Yep, that's what it was. Fried lock. Milkshake.
Meat wad.
Oh yeah. Good stuff.
So where did you start? Did you start in the army out here?
No. Wyoming.
Okay. Oh wow.
So honestly, not to get too personal. Well, yeah, fuck it, I don't give a shit. But so after I'd say like 2016, like my mom passed away, and
sorry.
yeah, it's fine. You know, honestly, not gonna lie, like that was like the life-changing moment where it's like, do I grow stronger or do I grow like weaker? And not gonna lie, one of the reasons like why I went to Montana, because so eventually what I did is after my mom passed away, after I graduated high school, is I went to Montana. I went to Job Corps, and I went to learn carpentry over there. And not gonna lie, like even back then I knew I was like, I have to leave like my friends and family to like grow, to be like a better person, you know, to actually learn things, to get like value for myself and things like that, so I can help my loved ones, you know, because I know if I stay here, I'm gonna get worse. Like, you know, I'm gonna get into harder, you know, shit. I'm gonna, you know, not gonna lie, fucking when I was fucking, you know, like, I've done dumb things, you know, in my life, and I was like, honestly, this is the life-changing moment where, do I get better or do I get worse? And I chose to get better.
Hey man, that's what's up, brother. And, you know, a lot of people, it takes something like that really takes it out of you, you know. And it's like a turn or burn type thing where you either gonna do better or you're just gonna go way south. And I've seen both sides, you know, because I lost my mom recently, so it's been.
I know that pain, buddy.
Thank you, brother. It's been a journey, you know, especially for like my family and stuff. So I've seen the different responses in me and all my brothers. You know, we all have our own responses. I won't touch on theirs too much, but I chose to stay strong, you know, and to continue to better myself and go harder at life, because I knew if I didn't and if I just like wallowed in myself, I would just
No.
I couldn't let that happen. So I was like, I gotta keep running. I just gotta keep running.
Because as I said before the podcast, if you don't, you'll go hollow. Like Dark Souls, like in Elden Ring, you will literally go hollow.
Exactly.
You will. And you know, I would rather struggle in the moment to know more and to have like betterment for like my loved ones, rather than comfortability. You know, don't get me wrong, I would like, you know, like comfortability is nice, but like just saying, you know, you can't. When, you know, it's like, you know, it's like Wall-E, you know, in like 3020, everyone's like fat in like the floaty chairs and like the earth's all fucked up. I don't want that, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, nah, I want the earth to be green, lush, and beautiful, bro. You know,
Straight up.
life's beautiful. Like, look at the sun, man. Get some vitamin D, bro. Fucking honestly,
I know,
like, instead of going to a doctor and being like, hey, I'm depressed, give me pills that have SSRIs and fuck up my head. I don't know. Fucking maybe, you know, get some sunlight, you know, maybe try to do more natural things to improve your mood instead of mind-altering medication.
Yeah, I truly believe in cultivating the natural.
I'm telling you, the
things
human
in your
body is natural, and a lot of natural things can change. Honestly, like you can do like a lot more natural things, you know, and cure a lot more things like in like a more natural way. And I know we keep repeating that word, but that's how I say it. You know, instead of doing like artificial things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like did you know raspberries very good in vitamin C, very good in antioxidants, you know,
I know they're good on antioxidants. I didn't know about the vitamin C.
Yeah. Well, actually, shit.
He's a hold on, let me make sure. I know like pears, they're good. They're just as good for your eyes as carrots.
Really?
Yeah, but more long term. The long term effects on your eyes, they say. So yeah, there's a lot of good things.
Actually,
in just,
vitamin A actually,
yeah. See,
which actually is very good for men's health.
No, ALO.
Halo.
I was called ALO at one point too. I've had so many different names, bro. Like it's crazy. My first original name when I was like 5 years old, it was Duke.
Duke.
I hated it.
Mine was Bonehead.
That was what they called you.
Hey, Bonehead. Yeah, that was Bonehead, and then so fuck, I'm trying. Yeah, so it was Bonehead, Tony, all that stuff, and then when I went in the army, because obviously when you go in the service, it's all last name because there's so many people. So like my last name is Salazar, so it'd be like, oh, Sally, salad bar, salad gar, not so green salad, salad nigga. Sometimes you got drunk, feeling a little, a little funny, things like that. So
No, man.
nicknames are funny.
Salad fingers.
Yeah,
Rusty
salad fingers
spoons.
actually. Yeah.
Rusty spoons.
Oh yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. Actually, honestly, dude. Honestly, that was creepy when it first came out.
Bro, that thing was so wretched.
I like rusty. I like rusty spoons. Spoon feels nice on my bed.
Yeah, my homeboy Matt was into all the he just watched everything. So he showed me salad fingers, and I was like, bro, what are we watching right now? He's like, salad fingers. So I was like, he's like, rusty spoons.
Rusty spoons. Dude, honestly, it's crazy how fucking how internet culture just affects modern culture today,
Yeah,
It's crazy. Dude, fucking memes, the memes I see at fucking work, it's fucking crazy. Oh my god.
You know about the meme pioneer? His name's like Xavier or something.
No, I don't care. No. Fucking white a meme pioneer? No.
Well,
God, no.
it's not. He didn't even make memes. So he would when Facebook first came out, he would just talk shit, right? He was like one of the first trolls ever, and he would say all this fucking crazy shit to people on Facebook, and he was the first person they started making memes about because his memes were just so funny.
Wait, was it the guy that was or whatever? You have to show me
he's like an Indian dude or something. He's from the Middle East part, from that side of the world.
Habibi.
Yeah, he's like that. He's like
Which means
one of
friend
those guys
in Arabic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why. I'm like, hey, Habibi, and then Habibiti means female. It's female.
Female friend.
Yeah, Habibi. It's like a tone of endearment. Habibi's friend, homie friend,
Yeah.
and then Habibiti's beloved, more the loves in your life,
My lover friend.
your lover,
No. That's cool.
So after Wyoming, you went to Georgia, or
Yeah, so essentially, my mom passed away, Colorado. I went from Colorado to Montana, and then Montana to Wyoming, and then Wyoming, joined the Army, Wyoming to Georgia, and then So,
and then you said you did some time out in North Korea too.
South Korea, yeah.
Or South Korea.
Honestly, bro, it was a fucking rotation, dude. It wasn't anything fucking serious, dude. We got drinking every fucking night, getting fucking plastered. No, it wasn't anything fucking serious. It was fun though. It was fun, and looking back on it, the trend did suck, but looking back, and I'm like, damn, I'm kind of proud of myself for being able to tough through that. I definitely do. I think people sell themselves too short in the things that actually matter. So. But yeah, honestly,
So what do you mean exactly? Do you mean we give up too easy on ourselves?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Instead of being like, oh man, this sucks, maybe try to be like, you know what? No, I'm gonna get myself out of this fucking rut. Like fight back. Like honestly, like be more aggressive because in this day and age, especially for men, where if you are the slightest bit aggressive, you are called toxic. Toxic masculinity. No, I want to fucking fight back. I want to make more fucking money. I want to get out of the gutter. I want to get out of the fucking shit and scum that I live in. Fuck this, genuinely, and fuck you for holding me down. No, it's not toxic. No, but culturally and societally, that's not what it's like. So.
Yeah, I think there's a lot in the toxic culture type thing that misplaces.
But what is toxic though? Like honestly, what the fuck does that mean anymore? What the fuck does that mean anymore? Toxic. Like what is toxic? Genuinely, ask someone that. Like what is toxic? Genuinely, what does it mean in 2023? Because that term is so loosely thrown
It's all
around.
Perspective, right?
Oh my god,
And that's the issue with it.
God, yes.
That's what sucks because no one agrees on nothing, but yeah, they try to think they agree on something, and a lot of time it's.
Oh my god.
I mean, some things are bad, but some things are stupid too. Because things are changing, man. In this new age, a lot of things are shifting, and there is a lot of change that is stupid. You know what I mean? All you can do is really be you. But it is good to definitely voice your opinions. Because there's definitely a lot of shit happening, and not everything's cool.
Just don't be a bug man. Literally, just don't be a bug man. And essentially, like. I don't know, like you. It's. I'm trying to find the right way to explain this. Like, it's good to be an individual, but like, don't go like so like broad to the things that don't matter. I don't know, like it's kind of weird, but yeah. Fucking, But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Fucking,
you definitely have to have an opinion.
Yeah, and also like don't be afraid to like fight back. Like honestly, like as men, like we were the hunters, the gatherers. Like be aggressive, bro. Like come on, man. Like man, fuck yeah, dude. Like like. Don't get me wrong, like what I like in my opinion, what I think toxic is, like if you go fucking Mike Tyson on your wife, or you fucking treat
Tyson on your wife.
If you treat your girlfriend or whatever like a fucking speed bag, yeah, that's toxic. But telling her no, being like I don't agree with this, or like hey, no, like I don't want this, whatever, that's not toxic. Like accountability is not toxic. Is what I'm saying.
Definitely. There's a difference between being, a man who's assertive in what he wants, and clear what he wants.
Or forceful.
And then being forceful and abusive and aggressive. Overly aggressive.
Because women have standards and men should have standards as well.
Of course.
Do not be afraid to have standards. Come on. You only have one life. Come on. Why not, like, live it to the best, Like, don't get me wrong, live vivaciously, you do live great, live a great life, but, be, why don't be so like giving when it comes to things like that, like come on, people are dirty nowadays. Come on, man, fucking all the STDs, like come on, dude. Like, no, I don't trust the fucking people, like no, man, it's fucking crazy.
Word.
Word. Boss up, yo.
Oh man, shit.
So tell us about the craziest time that you had in your service.
Like, what do you mean by crazy?
I'm sure there's been a handful of experiences that were like really impactful on your brain. That were like, it's like, dang, I never would have saw that coming.
I mean, honestly, buddy, honestly, you just had to be there.
He's like, you had to be there, bro.
You just had to be there. Honestly, literally. That's the best way to describe it. You just had to be there.
Well, then, let me ask you this: what is the biggest lesson you took from the Army?
Shit. There's actually quite a few big lessons, actually.
We'll share them all.
Well, I mean, I guess the biggest one is when it comes to like challenges, instead of like giving up and quitting, just like try to grit through it. Just clench your teeth and just try to fight through it, you know, as hard as you can. Like, when it comes to oppression or aggression, fight back. Like, don't like cower away, especially for young men, especially for like the younger dudes. Like, I want to say this, you know, like, honestly, I'm only 25, you know, whatever, so I'm still like young as fuck myself, but like, don't like, I think nowadays, I don't know, people should look at oppression and tyranny and just fight back and just be like, no, like, oh fucking, like, someone cut my hours at work, fucking blah 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 blah. Like, no, I'm gonna make more money, like day trading or like crypto or whatever on the side. You know, like, I'm going to like make myself, you know, better, you know, in some ways.
Or
you know?
talk to your manager like, yo, hey, I this isn't cool. I need hours. You know, I got bills to pay.
Yes. And you, be professional. Be professional.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick about it. But, you know, don't be afraid to like speak out against bullshit. Because, you know, like, because, dude, fucking, I don't know. I feel like people just had enough. Like, honestly, like, I wouldn't be surprised if fucking world, like civil war happened again, you know? Like, holy shit, dude, people have had enough, you know? Like, especially when it's always like a me versus you thing, like how it is nowadays. Like, come on. Like, holy shit, dude. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, we gotta be able to learn how to have separate views and be cool.
God damn. We jump from fucking, hey, holy shit. Damn, this is really nice setting. Holy shit, dude, just to jump from one thing to another. Damn shit. Yeah, again, thank you for the opportunity.
Of course.
It's very much appreciated.
Yeah, of course, man. You got to be able to coexist, right? You know what I mean? Because everyone has different views. You know what I mean?
I will say, what is the podcast again?
Tales from the Deep.
All right. Because I want to shill this shit. Like, all right, everyone subscribe from Tales from the Deep. Like, it's just like, no, fucking shill this shit, bro. Fucking, it's like, I don't know, like a free form podcast is like good, and like, but and what I mean by free form is you can actually like talk about like shit and not have to be like, oh, we can't talk about that because of YouTube. Oh, fucking Susan Wojcinski fucking cut our ad monetization because we talked about like trans shit or whatever. You know, like, no, fuck that. You know, it's nice. It's nice to have like an actual like free vocal like net opinion out there. You know, like a nice net to like push out. You know, so. Yeah.
We're working on it. We're working on it. Yeah, thank you, brother. We appreciate that. For real.
The support's there, man.
It's it's about, freedom of speech is a real thing. That's what makes America so great, in my opinion. You know, because I don't know, in other countries it seems like if we wouldn't be able to exist. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, fucking.
At least, in some other countries, we'd be smashed down pretty hard. And that's what's crazy to me. That shit's, it's wild. That a lot of people have that kind of power, and people are that, controlling of, information. But, the reality is wild, and I am very grateful that I have this ability to speak like this. And,
hey!
Yeah. I feel it's important.
Sound like something turned on, off? Olympus, no.
I don't know.
Hey!
Holy fuck.
Hey!
That bong do be hitting good, though.
It does.
There's nothing to bark at. I don't know what he's barking at.
Yeah, life's a trip, my friend.
Olympus.
Did someone knock or something? Shh.
I'm
gonna check real quick. Hold on. I think I might have heard.
Segway time.
Yeah, man. No, life's a trip, man.
Life's a bitch when we're here, dude.
Do you partake in, or have you ever done psychedelics?
I have.
Do you like them or no?
Oh, yeah. Honestly, yeah. I like. I think the last time I did. Shrooms, I microdosed like a couple of months ago. It was pretty good. Yeah. Fucking
hit the spot.
Honestly, psychedelics open up the mind, but don't go overboard, like.
Yeah.
I'd say go every maybe every once in 6 months, maybe once a year. You know, just don't go overboard. Don't fry your brain. Because
I was there. Trust me.
No, dude.
If you want to talk about frying your brain, I did it to myself.
Actually, no, dude. I met a guy who was dead ass like perma fried in Job Corps in Montana. Fucking, oh my god, like this tall, like lanky blonde dude. He was just fucking like he had like a gloss like that look like
he just didn't know what the freak was going on almost.
Oh fuck, bro. Like just like a fucked up look always, you know? Like holy shit, like what the fuck did you do? yeah, like holy fuck.
You talked to him?
What's up?
You ever talked to him?
I mean, yeah,
What did he talk about? Yeah, I want to. I'm interested.
It was just like I don't even remember honestly. Like, from the fucking like I remember like him like his personality, but like I don't remember what we like talked about honestly. Because it was a fucking goddamn. It was like 26.
You didn't even know. You were just like looking at him like, what?
No, dude. It was no. Shit, I don't remember what we talked about, but it's fucking crazy. I just remember he was like always like, I always had like the you know when you're tripping and like you see like the swirls and like the spirals and you're like, whoa, like that. It's like that. Like you always had like that look.
Interesting.
When you're seeing or like when you're tripping and you look at a corner and you see like the lines, like everything go down. You know, I don't know if you notice this when you're tripping. Like you look at a corner, like you say we look at that corner, all like the squiggly lines would be like pointing in that index in the wall or whatever. It was like that, you know. Interesting.
And you could see him seeing stuff like that.
Well, like he just had that look because I've been there a lot. No.
He's like, I've been there.
So yeah.
No doubt, man. Yeah, I think psychedelics are interesting.
Yeah, dude. Fucking
very cool little thing.
They're
But yeah, you know, you definitely gotta be careful.
Mind opening. You gotta be careful about it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I cut back on my psychedelic intake. There was at one point where I was like tripping at least 4 times a week.
Oh God.
For a good amount of time too, not just for like a couple times. No, I was like a good probably 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years where I was like hardcore just tripping, bro. And I always had access to it, you know. It's always been kind of easy for me to get.
I mean, shit, bro. Them fucking dopamine receptors must be like dried out. Just oh my god,
they were.
Or them serotonin receptors or whatever it's called, just dried out, just wrung the fuck out.
Yeah, so I took a long break for it for a while, and I don't even do it that like I used to. Like maybe every so often, I did it like probably like I did some last month, and before that it was like months before that too, and then before that it was even longer. So I don't know. I just know that it's not good to take it all the time like that. And like you said, once a year, so that's even better. I'm like, maybe.
I'd say like maybe like once every 6 months, like maybe once a year. I don't know, like it just like you want to like spread out the time you like take it. You know, you don't want to like you don't want to.
You supercharged.
Yeah. You don't want to be like. You don't want to be doing that shit like every day. You know, because again, it like your serotonin / like dopamine receptors will be like destroyed, like and you won't be happy for like a thing like at all.
I went through that. Yeah, it made me depressed.
Like you will absolutely like just like fry it like imagine it like a trying to think what are those things called like chiropractor's office has like they're like the spines, but you can like bend it and like crack it or whatever. Like they're like the little like figures or whatever. I don't know. But, like it's or think of like think of like a spine like breaking. You know, like that's what your dopamine receptors are doing, just like breaking, just because you know you'll be that fucking sad, depressed. You know, like not literally, but like you know you'll just you won't like the drug you're taking that's making you happy. Like when you stop taking it, won't make you feel happy. You know, like naturally. You know.
It makes it dependent. You become dependent on it almost in a way.
Well, yeah, but like those receptors in your brain, because did you know when you step outside, when you get sunlight, that's serotonin receptors. That's good for you. Vitamin C is good. Vitamin C is like happy, like good energy. Like that's good. I'm a very firm believer of. Like everyone's like, oh man, fucking, oh, what do you mean, fucking, you don't like big pharma fucking pills or whatever? You just step outside, get some sunlight, lol. It's more complicated than that, lol. No, like,
it's a science. It's
yes.
Literally, it's how
Yes.
your body works.
yes. Again, like we were talking about, like sunlight's natural. Vitamin C, it makes yes. You know, like now, don't get me wrong. If your life's that fucked up, or maybe you do need those pills or whatever, sure, cool, go for it. But like, it's not for me. You know, I'd rather, you know, like if I'm feeling sad, you know, get some sunlight. You know, maybe try to get some more like vitamin C. Try to like improve the situation as the best I can instead of wallowing in my self filth. Because that's I'm tired of doing that. You know, you know, I think people have had enough with that of just wallowing in their self filth.
One thing I've noticed in my experience is that,
sorry about that.
No, you're good. Whenever,
Clumsy.
So back in the day when I was going to school or taking a bus and stuff before I started driving, I was outside like probably at least 3 to 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
And those are when I was really happy. Those are the moments when I just always had so much energy. I just was just going, you know. But once I started driving and things like that, you started getting places quicker. I wasn't outside as much, and ever since then, I've also noticed effect on my internal processes and how I feel and things like that. So I've been working on getting outside again more. You know, I'm like, there's something there. I used to just walk to the park, be like, oh, just chill at the park, freaking just listen to music.
Just go, yeah, man, like go out, like go to a park, smoke a joint, listen to some good tunes, just enjoy like nature, you know.
Yeah,
because just enjoy like the natural beauty of things. Because like a lot of shit's just artificial now. It's very like fake and artificial, like people, food, like architecture, everything. Like a lot of shit's just like artificial, and it's not okay. I don't like it. I just not for me. But it is what it is. So
yeah, you can only do so much, you know, for the whole world.
you have to adapt. Honestly, it's one of those things where it's just adapt and overcome. Honestly, adapt and try to get over it. So.
Yeah, that's why it's good to balance it out with the natural again, you know, like the sunlight and they call it nature therapy, right? Like just walking through a park or something, you know. I freaking went
just being normal.
right?
Like okay, it's not nature therapy, it's just being normal. It's just like hey man, like fuck, like you know, like maybe instead of you know when you're depressed, maybe instead of staying in that locked, like dark room with your PC screen, your TV screen on, maybe you know, try to you know enjoy some sunlight, try to get some vitamin D. Even if it's literally just getting outside of your front fucking door, literally just get some sunlight. Just that's it. Just get natural like vitamin C. Even if it's fucking hard, just try. Because you know, like you need that. Like it's very dependent. You know, like you know, you need your vitamins. You know, because you know, health plays into a lot of different things. You know, health. You know, and there's a lot of more natural things that we could be doing instead of just like, I'm gonna fucking take all these pills for my depression or whatever. You know, like God, no. Like the amount of people I've known that have just been like pill junkies and like fucked up like washed people fucking is just like crazy, you know, like the kind of people that because that there's like that dependent, you know, but it's my opinion. So
yeah, I mean when it comes to like yeah, I've seen a lot, you know, it sucks, you know, opium is a pandemic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's an issue.
But to get on a happier topic.
Get on a happier topic. Weed is good.
Dude, yes. Stony baloney.
Yes. Do you do edibles and stuff too, or you just smoke?
Oh, I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, honestly, like I've never really gotten like fucked up from an edible. Honestly,
No.
Honestly, I've I really want to try like a genuine good edible. Like, but I
The
haven't.
only edibles that I've only ever been able to get affected by
Exactly.
are homemade.
Yeah, see,
They have to have been made by my homie or something. Like,
like again, like that 10 milligram of square shit. Like I ain't gonna do shit,
bro,
Like what the fuck? Like no, like nah, bro. You gotta up that shit. You gotta fucking increase those numbers, rookie.
especially with people that are smoking like apes and stuff. So it'll take you
like us,
it'll take you at least a gram to get high. So if you're 10 milligrams, what is that? Like 1,000th of a freaking gram, right? How many milligrams is in a gram?
I'm not too sure on that, but yeah, 10
I don't
milligrams
know.
isn't enough. Because that's how they have it for the recreational side and stuff. But yeah, it takes quite a bit.
Still, though, bro. But also, that shit's also expensive, bro. Like I'm not gonna eat
They are
two.
expensive,
I'm not
too.
gonna eat 3 bags of
Right.
edibles when I go just take like 2 hits of this. I think I last infinitely like longer.
So I'm taking a break right now. So, but when I do start doing weed again, I'm gonna try edibles. Like, after I'm like clear and everything, and I want to see how it affects me. I want to see if it actually can affect me, or if it was just because my receptors are so overstimulated that it doesn't stimulate it enough to feel anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. But I do want to try edibles. I've been talking to a lot of people about it, and I've actually heard that that's the way we're supposed to do weed, is to ingest it and not smoke it. So like essentially, it's like a Rastafari belief. Don't quote me on this. I watched some video on YouTube, so I don't know how freaking valid it is, but it was this dude. He was talking about smoking weed and like. Because when you apply the fire to something, it brings out the toxicity of the substance inside of it. So, like, you know how in certain practices they'll burn something to burn out the toxins and stuff like that. So that's the idea. When you're burning the weed, you're bringing out the toxic aspects of it. So I don't know how true it is necessarily, but it made a lot of sense. But yeah, like the edible thing, it did never
Yeah,
really
dude,
did
like,
enough.
that's, I'm like, you know, the meme where it's like, bro, I ain't feeling shit from this edible. Like, fucking, like, nah, dog. Like, I dead ass ain't feeling shit from this.
The dude that took the edible and freaking jumped off the roof.
Like,
I'm sorry that happened, but
like, yo,
I don't know. I understand it. I never understood it. It didn't really
Like,
make
yo,
sense
you from
to me.
Florida, we get it. Yo, you jump off the roof. Yo, you from Florida, we get it.
Florida.
Oh, man.
Florida's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So have you done much travel in the U.S.? Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, not too bad. I mean,
So was it all like just your personal like growth for your travels, or did you travel just for fun at all?
I mean, so a lot of it was just for personal growth and just opportunity, honestly. Because I was like, honestly, fuck it. I was like, well, I get out of Colorado. Shit, time to leave. I'm like, fuck it, I'll take it. You know, like honestly, like any chance that you have to like get out of your hometown for like growth and opportunity, take it. Especially as a young dude, fucking take that, dude. Like, do that, because like being uncomfortable means like, you'll grow stronger and better. Like, and you know, as it is, you know, I mean, men naturally have to face that. You know, we have to face shit like that. You know, just you know, but you know, everyone does. You know, fucking doesn't even matter. You know, like you have to be uncomfortable to grow, and you know, it sucks. It might be hard, but I mean, you just have to do it. You know, it's that's how it is. You know, and you'll notice it too. Like it like once you do it, like you'll notice how like how very little people like know about that. It's very noticeable once you like pick up on it.
Yeah, I need to get out of the state. I haven't even left.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
You traveled?
Yeah, bro. Fucking-
I've been a few states.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, see, he's ahead of me.
Homie. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, y'all together already. I'm
T-
like, dang, I'm not there with
TG
you.
travel gang. TG.
Have you visited Meow Wolf at all?
Oh no, I have not. Honestly, dude, I really want to go there on shrooms. I'm not gonna lie.
That's the last time I tripped. I went to Meow Wolf, and It was a great experience. I encourage anybody. We've talked about it a couple times already on the podcast.
Where did you go on? Shrooms or acid?
Shrooms.
Oh, that's cool.
I'd say shrooms, honestly. And also, I would recommend for people trying to get into psychedelics, shrooms, because I'd rather have like a natural mushroom. Oh, it's grown or cow shit. Yeah, but at least it's not chemically made in a lab, in like fucking like beakers and like ding, fucking shit like that. You know, it's gross where it comes from, but fuck it, it's
Shrooms is
natural.
definitely safer, bro.
Yeah, like yeah.
This is how I always seen it. Like shrooms is kind of it guides you, you know, and gives you what you need. But acid, it's up to you. So if you don't have a certain level of like internal discipline for yourself, you'll go crazy tripping on acid, bro.
Yeah.
Because your mind will go, and you're pretty much in charge of the trip on the acid trip. You carry it out, you know. So whatever you do and where you take it is where it's gonna go, you know. So if you spiral into like a dark part, you're gonna go into
that's
that.
on you, homie.
That's
on
straight up. You know what I'm saying? So like, you really need to like. I had to learn. I had to learn how to really control my mentality tripping, you know, because there was a point where I could think something, right, and it would be right in front of me, bro.
Damn.
Anything and I'd be in my room, bro. I'd be in my room like tripping by myself or something, you know. Like I'd go outside sometimes, but I'd be tripping in my room, and I at first I'll have a good time, you know, and then all of a sudden, you know, some thought comes across your mind, and then I'm like, oh shit, I can't get out of here. I can't get it away from me, you know. Like I have a big thing. I've always been scared of spiders. So I would see a giant spider in front of me, bro. Like I would close my eyes, like I'm not trying to see it. I don't want to see it. No. It took me a long time to be able to actually temper my mind to a point to where I didn't just think this or that. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
But I had to get through a lot of my own internal traumas to be able to do that. I didn't realize how traumatized I really was inside.
You got to get past your trauma. Like it's one of those things where like you can't like you can't hide it with like medication and shit. You just have to like find a way to get past through it. It's the most natural, like healthy way to grow, and actually like realistic, fucking like honestly, you just gotta get past it. Now, however you do it, you know, good on you. I'm just saying.
Yep. That's why I got into martial arts. You know, like I needed something different to help me get past my own internal self. You know, something entirely just out of the blue. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm gonna do. I did a martial art I never even thought about doing. Tai Chi. I was like, yeah, I'm about to do Tai Chi.
I mean, in Tai Chi is a lot of like internal discipline too. Mm-hmm. But it's also more graceful. It's not like so. Like what I've also noticed is you have like graceful martial arts like Tai Chi, what's the fucking Wing Chun?
Wing Chun from
Wing Chun, you know, Ip Man or whatever. And then you have more of like the more not brutal, but more of like the hit, like force,
the hard styles,
like Muay Thai, karate. Yeah. Like Muay Thai, karate, even like boxing, you know, Krav Maga, or hell, another grace art could be Kempo, Eskrima, or
I really want to learn Eskrima, bro. Eskrima is dope.
No, wait, dude. Remember that Russian slap shit I showed you, where like,
oh yeah,
they're like fucking slapping, like yeah, dude, like it's fucking crazy, yeah, dude, like telling you, dude, fucking.
Russians got some crazy martial arts, bro.
Yeah, dude, fuck.
Yeah, they're beasts out there. Straight up. Russian martial arts is legit. I remember I watched this one video. It's like a practice. So like when Russian, I don't know which martial art it is, but essentially the idea is when you get hit, you want to blow it out, like exhale the hit.
Yeah. So
it's just.
Yeah, or like in boxing when you take like a hit to the punch, like you go with like the like say someone clocks you in the jaw, instead of like doing like this to go away from the punch, try to like go with it. So like the inertia because obviously when you throw a punch, it's the power's from the legs and it's from the inertia from you twisting the body, not from you just fucking doing that, you know. So you'd be surprised you have to fucking go with the punch, go against the punch.
It helps decrease the momentum and impact.
But yeah, and also like breathing out because like if you notice when you fill your lungs up with air, like and you go in water, you feel heavier. And like, but then when you deflate, you feel lighter. Because like, there's not as much, air. So because air has weight in the lungs, as weird as that sounds.
I know.
As really weird as that sounds, air does have lungs.
Trip.
So what do you think? Air is freaking.
I mean, air is everywhere.
I know. I mean,
like,
can you lift the air?
I mean, technically. Technically, we're lifting air right now. I mean, I don't know. What'd you say? We lift in air or not?
I suppose one could.
In theoretical practice.
I mean, the air is interesting. I mean, I guess it's a gas, right?
Yeah.
So we're breathing in, some interesting stuff. But I mean, there's a lot in it. There's like particles and stuff we don't see too.
Yeah.
So it's like a mold and like fucking spores. You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
Oh yeah, fucking chemtrails.
Who knows? But yeah, man. I don't know. It's interesting stuff.
Fucking A, man. It's crazy. Mind blowing.
Yeah, shrooms. Just the way shrooms are interesting too, because of how like their internal system is. They're like a whole like network, and they like kind of communicate through this internal network. Mm-hmm. So I remember I was talking to one of our coworkers, and he's like, yeah, so you know how shrooms they have that like network, and you can like tap into it when you do it or whatever. He's like, but I think that we all have this sort of network, behind that we're all able to tap into, and how we'll kind of understand each other without even speaking, or things like it's kind of like a telepathy in a way, to where we have a certain connection just naturally, and we don't necessarily understand it, but it's there. Well, like how you said, you can notice the idiosyncrasies, or like you could kind of see how this person's thinking, how he's feeling.
Yeah, just noticing patterns in people is like, because you learn that shit in martial arts, you learn that shit in the army. Once you point out once you connect like points and patterns, you're like, oh shit, damn, it's really fucking obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Where did you get it? Yeah, tell us about the feet health.
Oh, the feet health. Okay, so, all right, so you ever hear the story of like how like if you have a clean mouth and like clean feet, you'll have like a clean body, because obviously your feet are what you use to move, you want to be strong, you want to be clean, you want to be nice, and you use your mouth to ingest, like that's what I mean, and so like fucking obviously during my time when I had to do all that dumb shit like ruck marching and all that shit, I'd fucking build up some strong feet, like that's what I'm saying is like, especially like in our job, like in a job where you're always moving around, like feet health is important. You have to have strong feet, also good good feet too, just because that's what you use to walk, bro. Like that's essential.
It keeps you up.
Like yeah, dude, it's literally. And then your teeth, obviously, that's what you use to literally eat. Like imagine if you had no teeth right now, and then actually, imagine you have no teeth, but you're trying to bite into an apple. Imagine that. You have no teeth, but you're trying to bite into an apple. You know how hard and
that
painful.
would hurt.
You know how fucking hard, exactly. Like that's why I'm very big fucking advocate of like both that shit. Dude, I've had nightmares of like my teeth falling. I'm like, oh, and like I'll wake up and be like, oh, thank fucking God, oh, and like Dude,
I've heard stories about that.
Oh my god, dude, that shit. No, like, nah, dude, because like I know some like mad fucked up teeth. Like I've known people who've like mad fucking like destroyed their mouths. I'm like, oh my god, you know, it's crazy. But
Yeah, I be trying to take care of myself as much as possible, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
it might suck. Sometimes it sucks, and you don't feel motivated to do it. But on those days, like when you push through the uncomfortableness, you like those are the days when you get better. When you feel like shit and you don't want to do it and you do it anyway, that's when you get better. You know, like when you don't want to go to the gym because you know work pissed you off or family pissed you off, but you go anyway. You get a good chest workout in, you get a good arm workout in, you feel better. Or you go to that martial arts section, or you go to that class that day. You know, when you didn't want to go, you do it, you get better. That's when growth happens.
Definitely.
I think we all need that reminder.
Hell, even myself, dude, because I need to fucking remind myself of that too. Is shit.
Definitely. I think it's a good point to cut it. Thank you again, man, for coming.
course,
Really
bro.
appreciate it.
Of course, man.
Love to have you back.
Give me that dap.
Yeah, that but
Yeah, man. Thanks again.
yeah, man, no problem, man.
And thank you guys too for joining us and always keeping us going. Much love.
It's nice.